let's check how much are we going to invest in buying the material, how much costs are involved, and then how many units we are going to be able to produce from the material we have bought, and at how many units we are going to be able to break even. In this case, our polish is leading because we are going to break even at 20 units, and yet we are going to be able to produce 50. But with product B, we need to break even at 33, but the material we have is only going to produce only 10, and we are going to sell it at 30 emalangeni. That is how we choose the product. We do it for all the 4 products we have conducted a market research on. Please take note of this. Make sure your price, make sure that it is very important to take note of this. Please take note of this. The more you know about your market and product, the better you will be able to set a price for your product that will result in successful sales. The last thing I'm going to mention, and it's very, very important for you to take note of as you are selecting your product, that you need to consider the price charged by your competitors. Don't find yourself selling something at 50 emalangeni of the same quality, the same size, and yet someone somewhere is selling it for 20 emalangeni. People are not going to come and buy it from you. Number 2, the value that customers place on your product. Please take note of this. If you can offer something of more value or of better quality, then you can charge it at a higher price. But if it's of the same quality, same size, you need not to put a very high price on that. Number 3, the cost of your raw materials and sales commissions if you have decided to have commissions for yourselves. I think from here you can be able to select your product. But please do take note of this. Don't go with the popularity of the product. Come back, get the results of the market research, and then calculate the break-even point of each. Then later, if maybe you found that the most popular is expensive to produce, then later you can first, let me say this, first you go for the one you are going to be able to break even, produce it, sell, and then later as you grow as a company, you can then come back and do the other product which was expensive for you to produce at first. I'll be taking you now on the topic in our manual. It is on page 60, 61 up to page 65, which is developing and planning your business. Basically, it is about the business plan, a document every business has to have, which entails your plan on how you want to carry out your business as a company. There is no company that can ever exist without the business plan. It is worth mentioning that if you don't have a business plan, as I'm sure in some of the topics it has been mentioned, that you can also get finances for your business from financial institutions. You can never get some money from financial institutions if you don't have a clear business plan which outlines what you want to do as a business, if it's feasible, if it can produce profit. This is not just a 1 or 2 pages document. It has just quite a number of pages. With the JA Company program, we expect a minimum of 10 to 12 typed pages, not handwritten. I was just passing through this just to mention that it is key for you to have a business plan. If you don't have a business plan, you are not going to get finance from the financial institutions. Also, it is what guides you as a company, where you set your objectives, where where you say this is where we want to go to as a company. In page 60 of your book, it says a business plan is a document that helps you plan, start, and run a business. As I've mentioned that we are going to talk much about the business plan. This is a document, which means you have to collect ideas. You have to have some ideas of how you're going to run your business, which then you have to put them down in a form of a plan.